What's up, YouTube? It's the Hood Trucker Show, and I am the Hood Trucker, and we got a few things to discuss tonight. Kwame Hive is back. They really ain't never left, but I ain't went live I think in a day or two. Today's I didn't go live yesterday. I didn't go live today. Yesterday I had some tech issues, and then today I got internet issues, so we just won't record. So the Kwame Hive. The Kwame Hive. Y'all remind me of them followers. Y'all remind me of them followers that was following Jim Jones. Not the rapper dude, but the other guy. Just blindly, y'all like those people that follow Creflo Dollar, y'all buying them jets and all kind of stuff. Meanwhile, you can't even pay your mortgage. That's how y'all doing Kwame Brown. And what I'm gonna talk about is we're gonna talk about him being a fraud. But I think y'all then kind of made him even more of a fraud because I don't think I've ever heard him talk about him having money or something. I mean, I don't listen to every word that comes out of his mouth, but I listened to him a little earlier on. That's how I know that he said that he would donate some of the super chats, but which he hasn't done yet. But I don't think I ever heard him say anything about his money. But I have got into conversations when I talk about the fact that he hasn't done anything by way of super chat donations or super chat anything super chat related that's charitable. And so I've gotten into people that say, well, he's a multi-millionaire and he doesn't care about super chats. He's never asked anyone for money. He doesn't care about any of that. Really? Okay. Do you think that I'm talking about the fact that we have the same mic? As a matter of fact, I dropped it and dented it too. Because I'm the Hood Trucker. But do you think that I would talk about that if I was happy to have the same mic as him, or that it's a little strange that he would have the same mic as me? Because, maybe it's just me, but if I'm a millionaire and if I'm going to do this YouTube thing, which if I was a millionaire, I probably wouldn't do it. But if I was going to do it, don't you think I would probably have the best equipment and the best setup and all that? Kwame's entire setup looked broke. His setup looked like mine. He's done stuff in the car like I do stuff in the truck. He does in the same room. He doesn't have a high definition camera. None of that. So does that say money to you? But yet Kwame's a millionaire and he doesn't ask people for super chats. He's never asked people for super chats. But he collects them. Okay. And it's not, listen, if you collect them, you trying to get some money, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I shouldn't have a problem with that because it's a guy trying to, make a living. However, when you say things like you gonna see where your money go, that's totally different. And you Kwame Jim Jones'ers, you just overlooked that. Like I had a live the other night with this young lady, and she said that I was over. I seen the live that he had, not the entire one, but just a few minutes. And I seen the live. He was talking about the police, and he talked about how he heard the knock on the door, and he had this thing, and then he seen the police. And he put his thing away, and then came up and and then found out he was just serving him papers. I also caught a little bit of Tommy's live, and he pointed out not only some stuff that I was saying, but some stuff that I didn't even think about. Like I got caught a few things, like the fact that we got the same mic, and that's broke people mic. His whole atmosphere looks broke, and I talked about it again. I talked about it on live. I talked about how it was a little strange that all of a sudden, after he gets internet fame, that he's getting served with papers. I did talk about that in a few lives ago. What I kind of overlooked, though, which is even worse, because it doesn't work in Kwame's favor at all, was the fact that Tommy pointed out that, hey, why doesn't he have a security camera? For the same reason why he doesn't have a better mic and a better camera and all that. Because how you gonna be? I mean, if I was a multimillionaire and had Kwame set up, I'd be ashamed of myself for even doing that. Like, why would you do that? I mean, if you're gonna do it, go big. There's people that are full-time YouTubers that has never made $1 million. You got way better setups than that. So you should be ashamed of yourself. I mean, especially if you're gonna try to represent the black community and take super chats and all that. And, I mean, he said it. I mean, that's why I keep bringing it up. But anyway, so I just bring it up, for the sake of argument, because, he's not doing nothing with that stuff. He's not going to do anything. He's going to pay his bills is what he's going to do. His contribution to the community is going to be him paying his bills. And also paying his back child support, because like he mentioned in the video that he got served, Tommy also mentioned that, and he would know this because I don't have any kids, that you don't have to pay for kids that are 22 years old, to which Kwame said, I think he's 22, so he didn't even know his age. So that means you don't really deal with him that much. And then he said, and then Tommy said that that's I mean, you got back pay. Well, yeah. Why else? Listen. Do you guys ever think about any of that? And then he got on live with somebody who said, why can't you guys work together? What? Who? That's like saying, why wouldn't you work with Donald Trump? Are you gonna work together with him? No, because he has done things that display that he's a certain type of person. Another thing Tommy mentioned I didn't know, which is a little strange, but it fits in the narrative that he's probably broke, is that he is selling T-shirts on Teespring. Do you know how expensive T-shirts are on Teespring? That's the most expensive way you can sell T-shirts. If he's a multi-millionaire, like Tommy doesn't never ask for money. People just give it to him because he's a multi-millionaire. Do you know why? That's crazy? Because if you are a multi-millionaire, like y'all say he is, then you go buy the stuff. I mean, how much does it cost to buy if you want to wear them? It's not really an intricate shirt that he's selling. If you want to go make as much money as possible, which I mean, I think that's what most business people like to do, you would go and buy the stuff. Matter of fact, I bought the T-shirt stuff to make T-shirts. The T-shirts are the shirts are cheaper. You have equipment that you have to buy, but it'll pay for himself when you start making T-shirts. But if you run a cost per T-shirt, it's probably a third and more like a quarter of the price of Teespring. And why is that important? Because are you still? I mean, whether or not you're doing it for the black community or you're doing it to pay your bills, I mean, I would think that you have a large platform. You're gonna sell T-shirts because you got the Kwame Jim Jones'ers. I would think that you want to make as much money per T-shirt as humanly possible because, again, that's what people do. I don't know. But here's the thing. I don't think the Kwame Jim Jones'ers are paying any attention. I think that's the new name for you guys. The Kwame Jim Jones'ers. That's the new name. The Kwame Jim Jones'ers. Yeah, that I like. It has a ring to it. The Kwame Jim Jones'ers, because that's how y'all follow. Y'all don't care nothing about facts. Y'all don't care about whether or not he's a real dude or not. And listen, the only reason why I bring up the fact that whether or not he's broke or not, because apparently he's got y'all believing that he's rich still. He doesn't take. He never asks for super chat, and sometimes it might take a couple of months to get. Y'all don't even know anything about super chats. Y'all ain't YouTubers. Just people are saying that ain't never had a YouTube, ain't gonna have one, and you talking about it takes a couple of months to get super chats. No, it doesn't. Stop it. No, it doesn't. Y'all don't care nothing about it. Y'all just come up with an excuse. Here's the thing. And the question I get as they asked Tommy today, the question I get all the time is, why do you have so much bad things to say? What is your beef with him? My beef is that he's a fraud, and I don't deal with fraudulent people. I don't like fraudulent people. He's a public figure on a public platform. If you don't like me talking about him, tell him to shut his channel down, because I'm going to talk about him no matter how many comments I get on a daily basis from people who's trolling me who don't even know they're trolls. I think that what was that dude's name again? Because I had to remind him. I even had to set him the definition. I'm not a troll. Look, that's what I'm saying. The Kwame Jim Jones'ers don't even know that they're trolls. He said, I am not a troll. Let me see if he can pull it up. He said, because I called him, I said, he said something. He said, you had me confused with your resident. I don't know. But I said, but you who's trolling. He said that I'm hateful or I'm hating on Kwame because I'm a guy with I'm a self-proclaimed guy with limited opportunities. I don't know if I ever said I had limited opportunities, but y'all know my story. I'm in prison, all that. But he said, so I had limited opportunities. So I clap back and I say, but it's you who's trolling the guy with limited opportunities. Kind of pathetic, don't you think? So if I have limited opportunities, why the hell you comment on my old videos of 2-3 days ago and talk about how many lives I've done and how long I've been on a live and all that? I did a 10-hour live, absolutely. You know why? Because it was a good conversation, and I was on a mini vacation for 9 days. I'm back at it now, and look, I didn't have nowhere to be the next day. Y'all, he must have had somewhere to be. I don't know, but I didn't have nowhere to be, so why not? And then he says, he said, huh? I'm not a troll. He said, I'm not trolling you, LOL. I have an opinion and you're a public figure. No, he said in the laughy faces, why the hostility? You don't go at somebody that's keep going at me. And he's an actual POS and the R word, which I can't say. So I said, then I said, okay, dinner time, have fun. Okay. What did I say to that? I said, and that's when I sent him the definition of trolling. I said, trolling is the act of leaving an insulting message on the internet in order to annoy someone in the same way I said, and in the same way you don't know Kwame is a fraud, you don't even know you're a troll. Classic. And then he said, then he got super old school, and then he said something and said Audi 5000, and I was like, what? No, then he said I didn't have any friends and all that. That's why I did a 10-hour live or something like that. And I said, I came back and I said, first of all, you spelled Audi wrong. And then I said, nobody uses that anymore. I said, maybe if you had some friends, they would have told you that. Because again, he said I didn't have any friends. That's why I was on live for 10 hours. I'm saying, man, like, man, the Kwame Jim Jones'ers are hilarious. I have all the time for the clapbacks. I mean, if I don't have time, I just don't have time. But most of the time, especially I was on vacation for 9 days, and it went by fast, way too fast. I'm like, wow. But I mean, I did a lot of work on my channel. I did some tech work on figuring out a bunch of stuff and all that. So I made use of the time. And then I went on live for 10 hours. And I want to release some of that. I'll release some of those clips. Because I mean, it was a really really good conversation. And it got heated. Somebody was mad. He was mad again. Listen, people may be mad at me from all kind of stuff. People be mad at me because I'm just got less viewers than Kwame. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not worried about that because I haven't taken it serious, but we taking it serious now. So it is what it is. So here's the thing. If you want to be a Jim Joneser, then hey, that's your prerogative. I mean, it's your life. You gotta live it. I'm just saying, look, as for as long as Kwame's around, and as long as it's funny and humorous, and I can say, I can get a laugh out of it or whatever. I'm gonna continue to talk about him. I mean, because he's ridiculous. I mean, it is like it's like like what do they call that baseball for little kids, and they put the ball on top of the thing? What do they call that? T-ball. It's like you like you teed up on the ball. I mean, you're the ball and you're on top of the tee, and here I come with the bat. So I mean, man, it's easy pickings. It's easy pickings, man, because he over there because he talked loud and to Hassan, and Hassan's a fake dude too, so he feel like he won something. But come on, man. I mean, you know, you know who to put on. Then you some dude was over there. He's halfway on the camera. He talking about put your head back on the camera and all that. I mean, you got some real live weirdos, man. Both in opposition and both on the same side. So, and I'm gonna talk about y'all, because we go back and forth in the comments, and it is what it is. So with that, I'm done for tonight. I'm having tech issues and internet issues and all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna upload this. And also YouTube is, I don't know if you call it flagging or they yellow dollar sign to me. So you're probably not gonna see this maybe for a day or two, because they, if they let it go, they let it go. But if not, then I gotta let them approve it and do all that, and then I can release it. So we'll see what happens. So with that, enjoy the rest of your day. And if you're a Kwame Jim Jone'ser, expect me to talk bad about you. Because it's funny. And I like to laugh. So with that, we're gonna talk to you real soon. Talk to you later.